Origins of life on Earth. Approximately 4.6 billion years ago, Earth formed. Early Earth was not suitable for life really until 3.5 billion years ago. That's what the fossil record tells us. We first see it pop up with the cyanobacteria. Early Earth contained inorganic molecules, and these could have been synthesized organic molecules just due to the free energy and the abundant oxygen that was being created from the primordial oceans. Organic molecules, they could have also been transported to Earth via meteorites or other celestial events. O'Perrin and Haldane, they hypothesized that early Earth was primarily composed of hydrogen, methane, ammonia, and then water, of course. But it wasn't until Stanley Miller and Harold Urey tested the hypothesis in their labs, and they found that organic compounds, from certain organic compounds, the ones listed, we can form amino acids. And in the diagram to the right, the quick experimental data shows that there was a primordial ocean full of their organic compounds. They applied a heat source to it, and that heat source created an evaporation, taking with it the organic molecules. So the direction of water vapor circulation was then moved into another container where they applied an electrical current to it. So there was like an electric shock to it. The electric shock was high enough in order for it to be considered a lightning spark. It was in this different kind of container, which I'll probably show you in class. But the gases of the primitive atmosphere that were created out of this water, methane, hydrogen, ammonia type of primitive atmosphere became available and were able to be tested. So once you have that in an atmospheric environment, you can put it through a condenser, which is just the cooling of those gases, and they can be collected back into their liquid form when cooled. So Miller and Urey hypothesized that the organic molecules that formed served as a building block for macromolecules that we see today. RNA world hypothesis. This is the process that RNA could have been the earliest genetic material. This does help explain the pre-cellular stages of life. So think back to when we covered topics like endosymbiosis, and when we've talked about how macromolecules are assembled. How does this all relate to the topic of the origins of life?